What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and today, last little of my reactionary videos by free agency because the last big chip has fallen, and Ndamukong Suh has signed with the LA Rams on a one-year, $14 million deal. Suh is joining forces with Aaron Donald. Good God, that is pretty terrifying. And, you know, there's a bunch of other good guys on that defense. Not really in the middle. It's like, you know, you got an Oreo, but both outsides are icing, and in the center, it's like the stale biscuit cookie piece. So, when you look at the Rams' defense, they definitely have one of the better secondaries in the NFL with Marcus Peters, beast, Keep Talib, pretty good, wily veteran, chain snatcher. You got two good safeties, John Johnson and LaMarcus Joyner, okay. Defensive front, you got Aaron Donald, okay. You got Ndamukong Suh, okay. You got Michael Brockers, who could chip in. You know, let's be honest, Michael Brockers, I'm pretty sure once upon a time, Michael Brockers was a first-round pick in the 2012 draft. You got, you know, get some snaps from maybe Ethan Westbrook. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, the rest of it outside of that's not that great. Dom Easley, shout out to Dom Easley. But ultimately, Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh can, you know, you don't need much else. I think they're going to make, you know, if you're looking at this as a Rams fan or even an outsider looking in, those two guys are going to make everyone else around them better. So, be it, you know, Ethan Westbrooks, be it, you know, well, hell, Aaron Donald, the front three, right? So, yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's probably going to be Michael Brockers moves out to a defensive end spot. You have Aaron Donald at a defensive end spot, and you're going to have Ndamukong Suh probably work the interior. I mean, thank God. All I could say, I kind of think my opinion doesn't matter more than someone else's, but it's ever some sort of validity because I'm like the big dog. I'm representing the big dog fan base, the Philadelphia Eagles. And when you look at the Rams, this is a move that you try to make to become that next territory. I think the Rams are tier 2 right now in the NFC. I think NFC tier 1 is the Vikings and Eagles, and then tier 2 would be, you know, the Rams, Saints, Falcons. You probably throw maybe even the Cowgirls in there. You know, nice little soup, nice little pile. The Packers with a healthy Aaron Rodgers. Okay, couple teams, couple squads. But I think with this move here, they might be creeping up there. But when you look at the defensive side, you need good linebackers, man. Is Mark Barron serviceable, converted safety, but, I mean, no Connor Barwin. I mean, he's still a free agent. Maybe you look at bringing Connor Barwin back. You got Samson Ebukam, who is, I believe, from the same Eastern Washington, same school as Cooper Kupp, 4th-round pick, good athlete. Don't know how much he developed last season, but those linebackers are booty, man. Those are pretty trash. Mark Barron and Ramik Wilson are probably going to be the two starting inside linebackers there. You know, serviceable. That's what I would probably say. They're serviceable starters. They're not, you know, they're not a feature act of that defense. And it's incredibly difficult to have 3 feature acts. You know, in your front, your linebackers, your secondary. But, I mean, not that good, man. I think someone tagged me on Twitter like, this is similar like what the Giants had a couple years ago. Great secondary, great front four, shit linebackers. You know, you need everything to work. You need everything to work. If someone can get into the second level, like I'm gonna be honest with you, and probably in practice, if Todd Gurley gets past that front, he's probably gonna be getting like 8-9 touchdowns in a scrimmage because there's just not a lot there right now. But ultimately, talking about Ndamukong Suh, it's a great big fish for the Rams to land. Kind of similar to the impact that maybe Sheldon Richardson will have on the Minnesota Vikings. An expensive deal. It's a 1-year deal. I mean, if I'm Ndamukong Suh, if he can still play at a pretty high level, I would just be a mercenary. I would sign 1-year deals for the rest of my contract for like $10 million plus. You know, come in, do my job, you know, eat up some blocks. Aaron Donald's going to be terrified. Like, if you play in an IDP fantasy league like I do, I'm probably good drafting Aaron Donald real high. There'll be opportunity for him to get, you know, 15 sacks, something like that. Something unheard of for him. But, I mean, maybe I want to hear from you guys, Rams fans. It seems like when I kind of made a little post on Twitter, and it seems like a lot of people were shitting on this move, to be honest with you, because I kind of said, oh, man, the Rams are going to be pretty good. But I do want to hear from the Rams fans here. So let me know how pumped you are to land Ndamukong Suh and have Aaron Donald. That's like one of the better, like, I can't remember a front two that was that dominant, like from name value, like reputation and name value alone. Like I think like back, like the Williams Wall was really good. Pat Williams and Kevin Williams for the Minnesota Vikings. Like I said, I'm probably just blanking, and I'm just obviously missing a great D tackle. Like I remember Nick Fairley and Ndamukong Suh back in the Lions were really, really good. Obviously, you got to show shout out to my Eagles for Fletcher Cox and Timmy Jernigan. But that's, man, it is what it is. I'm going to say that it would suck right now to not have an elite offensive line, which I'm not worried. Philly has an elite offensive line. Oh, you got two really good, 2 out of 3 for the most part of their defensive front is absolutely terrifying. Well, I'm glad that Philly has, all-pro center, pretty much an all-pro guard in Jason Kelsey and Brandon Brooks, and then you just got, what do you got to do? Oh, you got to try to attack Lane Johnson? Yeah, no, we're good. We're good there. Jason Peters, no, we're good. We're good. But if you're one of those teams, the Vikings offensive line, it could be a little shaky. Teams in the... oh, my God. I didn't even think about this. The Seahawks. Rip Russell Wilson. Ultimately, football comes down to winning your division. And they looked within their division, and they saw Cardinals' offensive line sucks. 49ers' offensive line is nothing to write home about. Seahawks' offensive line sucks. So, forget Todd Gurley. Forget Jared Goff emerging. Forget, Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, everyone in there. Again, let's be honest, the Rams' offensive line isn't anything special either. But they just said, we're going to win the division alone because if our front three can stay healthy, they're going to win us games because that is the weakness of every other team we need to beat to make the playoffs. So from that standpoint, credit to the Rams, credit to young boys Sean McVay and Wade Phillips for making it work. But that's my reaction. Like I said, let me know what you guys feel about this move in the comment section below. As always, if it's your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. As you can tell, I've had a couple beers. So cheers to you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.